Nature's most perfect trap is not made of steel or iron. It is a tiny pink worm wiggling in the dry leaves, patiently begging you to step closer. And when you do, it takes exactly 0.15 seconds for the trap to snap shut. Massive half-inch hollow fangs violently puncture your skin. Your nerves are severed, your muscles go completely limp, and your ability to breathe is stolen in absolute silence. Welcome to the terrifying realm of the acanthopus, widely known as the death adder. Hidden deep within the Australian outback and dense forests, this snake is the ultimate biological landmine. Most dangerous snakes in the world actively hunt and chase their prey. But the death adder is a master of the waiting game. It is a heavy, thick-bodied predator that refuses to move. Instead, it buries itself perfectly under sand, dirt, and dead foliage. Its highly textured scales make it completely invisible to the naked eye. You could be standing inches away from it and never even realize you're in the danger zone. Unlike other snakes that flee when they hear heavy footsteps, the death adder holds its ground. It trusts its camouflage completely, and that is exactly why so many people accidentally step on them. But this invisible assassin is not just waiting blindly. It comes equipped with a highly specialized biological lure. The very tip of its tail is distinctively colored and shaped exactly like a juicy grub. As it lies hidden in the dark shadows, it twitches and wriggles this tail with mesmerizing precision. A passing skink or a frog spots the easy meal and moves in for the catch. But the moment the prey is within striking distance, the illusion ends. The death adder possesses one of the fastest strikes of any snake on the planet. In a fraction of a second, the hidden head launches forward like a coiled spring. It is so fast that the human eye can barely register the movement. To make matters worse, this snake holds a terrifying physical record. It possesses the longest fangs of any snake native to Australia. These massive hollow bone needles act like deep penetrating medical syringes. They guarantee that the toxic payload is delivered deep into the muscle tissue. Once the fangs sink in, a highly potent neurotoxic venom is injected. This is not the type of venom that causes violent bleeding or massive swelling. Instead, it offers a terrifying, silent shutdown of the biological machine. The venom rushes through your bloodstream, hunting down your central nervous system. It immediately blocks the communication pathways between your brain and your muscles. The medical term for this nightmare is flaccid paralysis. Unlike the violent spasms caused by other toxins, this venom simply turns the power off. The heavy, dark muscle fibers lose all of their tension. Your body becomes entirely soft, heavy, and unresponsive. You try to open your eyes, but your eyelids become too heavy to lift. A dark shadow slowly falls over your vision. You try to scream for help, but your vocal cords are completely paralyzed. You are trapped in a failing organic vessel, unable to move a single inch. The venom continues its dark journey, targeting the most critical system of all. It reaches the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles around your lungs. Without neurological signals, these vital muscles simply stop working. Your lungs refuse to expand. You are fully conscious, feeling the air slowly running out. It is a slow, agonizing descent into total biological darkness. Without immediate and aggressive medical intervention, the end is inevitable. Before the creation of a specific anti-venom, a bite from a death adder was a guaranteed death sentence. Today, modern medicine can reverse the chemical blackout, but the clock is always ticking. Every second wasted allows the neurotoxin to bind tighter to your receptors. The recovery process can take days of being hooked up to artificial breathing machines in an intensive care unit. All of this suffering caused by a creature that simply waited in the leaves. The death adder does not want to hunt humans. We are completely useless as a food source for this ambush predator. The lethal effect its venom has on human biology is just a horrifying evolutionary coincidence. Its neurotoxin was specifically designed to instantly stop a fast-moving lizard from escaping. When an animal is paralyzed instantly, it cannot fight back or damage the snake's delicate eyes. The predator simply waits for the movement to stop and then begins the slow process of consumption. It swallows the paralyzed prey entirely whole, digesting it slowly in the dark. This snake can survive for months on a single successful ambush. It is the ultimate lesson in patience and lethal efficiency. Nature has created many terrifying weapons, but deception remains the most dangerous. The outback is full of loud, aggressive animals that warn you of their presence. But the true horror lies in the absolute silence. It lies in the things you cannot see until it is far too late. The next time you walk through the dry Australian brush, pay attention to the ground. Listen to the silence and watch your every step. Because that harmless little worm twitching in the leaves might just be the trigger to a biological trap. A trap that has been perfected over millions of years of dark evolution. Would you rather face a massive predator that you can see coming from a mile away? Or step on an invisible landmine that shuts down your ability to breathe in absolute silence? Let us know which nightmare terrifies you the most in the comments section below. The natural world is full of beautiful yet highly dangerous secrets. Our mission is to uncover them and bring the deepest fears of the wild right to your screen. If this biological horror story made you check the floor beneath your feet, hit the like button. Share this terrifying reality with your friends who love the great outdoors. And make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to join our dark journey. We dive into the microscopic, the deadly, and the totally bizarre every single week. Always respect the silent assassins that hide in the shadows. Never let your guard down when exploring the wild. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep your eyes wide open, because you never know what is waiting patiently in the dark. See you in the next episode of Nature's Darkest Nightmares.